Brock Lesnar is the biggest free agent in professional wrestling today. For years, he has stormed the WWE and the UFC and is regarded one of the greatest icons in professional wrestling, mostly signed to WWE, where he performed under the Raw and SmackDown brands. WWE made Brock Lesnar so huge that he dominated almost every other wrestler in the ring. They valued him so much that they allowed him to end The Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania in 2014. He main-evented many pay-per-views including WrestleMania in many occasions, and WWE valued him so much that it was almost impossible to think they could part ways with him. But why is Brock Lesnar leaving WWE after attaining such level with the company? Well, this is what happened. Brock Lesnar always had the upper hand both in negotiation and in decision making. This is because back then he was still contracted to UFC and it was looking likely that he was going to leave WWE. And since WWE saw him as a big draw in the company, they didn't want him to leave. And because of that, they were doing most things in his favor. And then on July 15, 2016, Brock Lesnar tested positive to clomiphene and was suspended in UFC. This was accompanied by a fine of $250,000, which UFC put on him to pay before he can return to UFC in July 2017. But Brock Lesnar didn't pay this fine. Instead, on February 14, 2017, he notified UFC that he was retiring from MMA and won't be competing in the UFC anymore. And this made Brock Lesnar all available for WWE. And when WWE realized that Brock Lesnar wasn't going back to UFC, they started changing things. First of all, they made Brock Lesnar drop the WWE Universal Championship at WrestleMania 35 to Seth Rollins in a controversial way. And secondly, they changed Brock Lesnar's character from the beast that destroys every other opponent on his path to an ordinary wrestler who gets dominated and seeks mercy. And this was seen when Brock Lesnar was completely dominated by Bobby Lashley, which wasn't the usual style of Brock Lesnar's match. And it was also seen in SummerSlam 2023 when WWE turned Brock Lesnar to a jobber and made him lose to Cody Rhodes clean, just to make Cody Rhodes look great. And ever since then, Brock Lesnar hasn't appeared on WWE television, and he was rumored to appear at the Royal Rumble 2024, but at the last minute, he was pulled out by WWE. It's clear Brock Lesnar isn't that big draw in WWE anymore, and with the look of things, he might be on the verge of leaving the company. Though WWE have turned their attention to other stars like Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre, it still remains to be seen if Brock Lesnar will have a part to play in the future in WWE. But if at WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar doesn't make any appearance in WWE, then it's very likely he will leave the company. Would you like to see Brock Lesnar leave WWE? Or would you like him to still be around the company? So let's know what you think about this situation in the comment box below. And do not forget to subscribe to this channel so you get notified whenever I drop stuffs like this.